Woxsen. We have our own Bhaskar here, 2022 batch Woxsen's alumni. So I would like to introduce yourself
Yeah.
to our audience.
So yeah, hi everyone. This is Bhaskar Paramatmuni. I was in Woxsen from 2020 and 2022 batch. So first of all, thanks to Kirtana for arranging this very nice podcast. So she just called me up and said we're planning this podcast. It's going to be the first of Woxsen and it's called Humans of Woxsen. And I was like, okay, am I the first guest? And like, yes, you are. So I was like, okay, fine. Let's go ahead and do it. So yeah, I'm excited and I just want to share with all of you and everyone my experiences and how was it in Woxsen and the life after that. So yeah.
Yes. So we'll quickly go for some questions.
Sure.
First of all, I would like to ask you, how did you start the whole journey for your actor career, acting, and you have recently shot your music video.
Yeah.
So can you talk much
Sure.
about it?
So I recently got married. So my wife's name is Niharika.
Yes.
So we both know each other through tennis. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
used to be a professional tennis player.
Tennis player.
Yeah,
I know,
so,
Spain.
Yeah, I lived in Spain for over 4 years.
Yeah.
I trained and played, competed over there, and also later I came back to India during the lockdown time,
Yes.
and that's when we started talking, me and Niharika. So that's how our relationship grew, and finally I asked her out. And then after 1 year of all talking and all the relationship, everything was set at home. So we got married this February.
Yes. Yes.
And during that period, we were doing a pre-wedding shoot. So I was like, of the idea, why don't we do a music video instead of a normal pre-wedding shoot where people just put their already an established song or a famous song. So we got the music done.
You done it for yourself. Only
Yeah,
for you.
it's for ourselves.
Yes.
So the singer and music director's name is Kalyan Vasant.
Okay.
So he's very famous since he used to do all these shows, Padata Tiyaga and Telugu.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
used to sing and all that.
Okay.
So he approached us and we said, okay, we want a music video like a bit of kind of a Hiriye of Dulquer Salman's song vibe. So he was like, okay, and he gave it to us.
Okay.
And then we were like, okay, what do we do with this? Should we do it in Hyderabad or should we shoot it somewhere else?
Yes.
So then we went to Goa. We decided there and we shot all the song there. So I only directed it and I was sitting and editing it myself because
You know editing as well.
I don't know editing.
Okay.
I had a person who was doing it. I was just directing how do I
Directing,
wanted the shots
okay.
and all.
So
I'm an
personalized
actor full, but
yeah.
I like directing also.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I want to go through the acting side only now.
Acting side
Yeah.
only. Yeah. So coming back to acting, you have worked with Varun, Dhawan and Mahesh, Babu in that.
Yeah,
So very great personalities. Not everyone would get the opportunity. So
Yeah.
very congratulations for that. And can you tell about those people? How is it working with them?
Yeah, sure. So that happened in January of this year itself.
Okay.
I was just giving an audition. So there's a guy. He has a team. It's called Casting Wire.
Okay.
And they keep putting out casting calls,
Casting
and I keep sending my profile to them.
Okay.
If I suit the category, they send me the audition details.
Uh-huh.
So I just auditioned for Mahesh Babu, the Santur ad. I was like, okay, let's give it a shot. And then while I was editing Neetone, and he called me up and said, you're selected for this ad and you're going to do it with Mahesh. So I was like, is this even real? Because Mahesh Babu was my
dream.
Dream. I mean, I used to watch all his movies and I wanted to tell him the same thing that day, but I felt no, he's going to be bored. He's not going to listen to me anyways. So it was great. I shared a dialogue with him that day. And, it was great experience. Same thing with Varun as well.
Yeah.
I did it in
Same
Mumbai.
here.
So,
True.
It's still running in TV. All my grandparents, they call me up, hey Bhaskar, I saw you on TV. I was like,
Never imagined all this would happen.
that's a great thing. So hopefully wishing for more like that.
Yes, me too. And Kushi, no need to tell to everyone. Everyone have seen you or too many shots on a movie.
That was my first film where I didn't have any dialogues. I was just there in the screen.
Yeah, but you were there in all the screens. It was visible all the time.
I was there. So
yeah, and talking about Vijay Devarkonda. So how is it? Samantha, Vijay, how is it working?
They are, they have an aura around them. Like when you walk onto the set, you can see like, okay, they are there for a reason. They
Okay.
did a lot of hard work, and
True.
the,
So how many days did you stay on the camp over there?
Where you mean in Kashmir?
Yeah, Kashmir.
Kashmir was just 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. I went there. It was very funny story actually.
Okay.
So I just got placed that time.
Okay.
So my
You got
ending-
placed
yeah.
that time. Okay.
So I was like in April. No, it was in March of 2022. I got a call from Kushi team saying that you are selected. You have to go to Kashmir. I was like, I just got
just
placed.
joined.
I can't ask for leave. How can I?
Yeah, this is
ask?
corporate
Exactly.
thing.
So
Yeah.
then I was like, okay, fine. It's my first movie. I want to do it. So I anyway spoke to the company people
Okay.
and said, I'm going to work, but I'll be in Kashmir.
Okay.
And they were like, sure,
Okay.
that's good. First of all, I'm very grateful to the company which I'm working in currently. So
It's they're supporting you all the time. Yeah.
So I got placed in Cigniti Technologies.
Okay.
It's right here in Madhapur, and they are into software testing.
Yes.
So yeah, I gave.
So, how did this come up? Acting way and then professional career. How was
I
all
mean,
this?
this acting thing was mainly, it started in lockdown times. I used to do all these short videos
Uh-huh.
of the dialogue reels and all that.
And your gym videos.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
gym videos and all that. So
Yes.
I was like, I developed kind of interest this side, and I saw, okay, this is something I'm passionate about. I should try it out after
Okay.
tennis. So then people started seeing how I acted, how I was expressing myself. And they were like, okay, you can give it a shot. Why not? And then I was just like, okay, I'll give, but I took it in a realistic way. So I don't have any background in cinema.
But still, you came so far.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why I am, multitasking
Very
currently.
blessed. True, true.
I'm working and also doing this. And
Managing that is
try to-
very hard, actually.
I believe that is good for you also, because if you're only into one thing, your thoughts,
Will only
sometimes
stick to-
you keep getting bad thoughts. What's happening? What should I do? But when I'm multitasking, I feel like I'm always occupied,
Oh,
and
So
I
like-
feel great. That's good for me.
oh.
Yeah.
It's very great to hear all of those. So I just wanted to let's come back to so we were talking about Vijay Devarkonda.
Huh.
See, the whole shooting happened in Woxsen for the
Yeah, Family
film.
Star movie. Yeah, I've
Family
seen it.
Star was completely
I was
in our admin
looking at-
block, so you've ruined that.
I've seen it. I was
pages,
watching the
yeah.
movie. I was telling everyone, hey, that's our admin block.
Our
hey.
admin, yeah.
Hey, that's not US Ray, that's admin
That is admin block. But so that kind of movie is hitting there. It was like, I would tell you, it was like 4-5 months complete on and on shooting. Mismatch shooting happened there.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a lot of series. That was complete series for a month. And
Okay.
then Vijay Devarkonda's also went up like 20-25 days.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I think before that also, Woxsen was known for movies, right?
Known,
Like Name
yeah,
Local
true.
movie and
Yeah,
other movies also I've heard about.
True. So how was life at Woxsen? What were your memories?
Woxsen, to be honest, Woxsen was my first ever college memory, because I
Okay.
never went to a college in my life.
Okay.
Because I used to play tennis, right? I was a
Yeah, you
professional
was
tennis
playing
player.
tennis.
I used to keep traveling for tournaments, and I used to study only, it's like online based distance education.
Okay.
I did it in Osmania University.
Okay.
So there was no college for me, and I always
So-
wondered how college
College
used to be
life
and
to
all.
be,
Yeah.
yeah.
So before Woxen, I was planning to go to MS and
Okay.
London or somewhere. But lockdown happened, so luckily I saw a mail from Woxen coming, and because I think I applied online, and they came back to me saying that
Okay.
you can follow the procedure, we are open for admissions. Then I did it, and I was like hoping to see some college life. But unfortunately, I went only for 6 months because it was during the lockdown time.
Lockdown,
But
yeah.
that 6 months was memorable. to say. And it's even better now for people who are joining, because
True.
the infra is growing massively.
True. So what was the thing has changed or haven't changed in Woxen when you were graduated?
I mean, when I joined, it was still under construction, so everything was
Yeah.
there. Faculty also was limited,
Limited.
and there were not a lot of other courses.
True.
Like I think law opened up, and
Yeah.
all other more.
So we have 7 schools now.
Yeah, you have.
That time
7
only
schools.
everyone was SOB and design school. Yeah.
When I joined, it was only MBA regular, and it was AIML,
Yeah.
and there was not even BBA. There was only design.
Design.
Yeah,
True.
and the campus was huge, and there were very less people.
Less people.
But recently, when I went to pick up Saiti, she
Yeah.
studied BBA there.
Yes.
It was completely crowded. I was like, Holy, it's so much growth
not
in
our
within
Woxsen anymore.
less time. But yeah, I mean, they have a lot of positive things, and the infra is the main positive thing, and
Yeah.
the faculty they're getting, the exposure they're giving,
True,
it's
true.
really nice, and
Yes.
people are able to use all that, and you know, people
And you
still.
feel bad that you didn't use all of this?
Yeah, I do sometimes. I do. Just that the library came up later.
True, true.
I was almost done with our courses, and I missed the cricket. Main thing is cricket,
the
which I
whole
miss.
proper
Yeah,
stadium.
the
And there is a
whole
football stadium, if you know, it just
Oh,
come up.
is there a big football stadium?
Proper football stadium.
Oh my God.
Yeah, same like a cricket thing.
Just
And the
enroll into
tennis,
Woxsen, guys.
tennis, you didn't have it before.
No, there were only 2 courts.
If
but,
that is the case, you would have been there itself.
Yeah, but is there still cool? Are there only 2 courts right now?
Yeah, it's only
Oh.
2 good right now.
Yeah, tennis, I don't
Actively.
think a lot of people are playing.
Playing,
I wish
true.
it's like cricket, but I hope one day it becomes like that.
It becomes, yes.
But cricket stadium, we used to play all this box cricket tournaments and all. In fact, we won there. Our team was called Roaring Leos. There was a lot of controversy, fights, everything was going on. But now it seems like it's just childish.
We have proper auctions now.
Yeah.
Beddings, proper, everything is going on.
Yeah, even when I was there were auctions, but it was not that of a big scale
Big scale.
as how it's happening now.
Now.
So yeah, I mean, I just wish if you guys can conduct some alumni cricket league.
Obviously. Yeah.
We'll be
Welcome
ready
all the
to
time.
play that.
Yes, we are hoping for it. What were your adda or a hangout spots at Woxsen?
Okay. Hangout spots, there were not many that time, but we used to always go near, first was Blue Ambers.
Blue Ambers,
It's still there, right?
It's still there.
Yeah, okay. So we used to have fries at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
2
and all
a.m.,
that.
yeah.
So there was like mad rush that time.
True. Even
People-
now you can imagine how rush would be.
Now, that's, I don't even, can't even imagine. But I heard there were few more
Things
cafes
coming
opening up there,
Yes,
right?
we are.
So that's good, and we always used to walk and go near the circle and near the amphitheater.
Yeah,
we used to chill out there.
amphitheater.
But later people stopped, because there were not a lot of lights there.
Lights there, yeah.
So, anyways,
Yeah.
that's okay. But we used to go back on the side of the cricket stadium.
Cricket
but
stadium.
everything was being constructed that time.
Uh-huh.
So, not a lot to do there. But second year, when all the badminton and all the tennis started, we used to play more there and used to chill out there a lot.
Badminton, okay.
Yeah, there was badminton. There's
Yes,
badminton
indoor
court, right?
badminton,
So
yeah.
we played there, and
Okay.
also the box cricket was the ultimate fun for us.
Yes, all the
And what is that area called below boys hostel? I mean, it's not boys
time.
hostel now.
I create.
I create. I create.
It's complete girls' hostel now.
Yeah, that's what
The
I heard.
towers are given to boys.
So the
and
big tower is for boys.
it's for
right?
boys, yeah. Towers are for boys. And
Yeah.
faculty and staff for now.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then all others are for
Yeah,
girls.
I mean, it was fun just thinking about it. And Woxsen, so as I said before, Woxsen was my first college experience, right?
Yes.
I never had it. All the friends, groups
Friends.
and all.
True.
I still talk
Your
to
group
them.
still.
They're my best friends, Dikshit and Shalini.
Oh, yeah.
And all the other group members as well.
Yes,
We
yes.
used to have, and we used to chill. And it was like my first experience of having a group of friends, because I never had, right? I used to play tennis. It was
True,
always
true.
a solo sport.
Solo sport.
Yeah, and here it was
Yeah.
like gangs, fights, drama. I was like,
College,
okay,
proper
this-
college like you wanted.
Yeah, I mean, masters, it's a bit of more matured people, but
True.
bachelors, it's kind of people, where they're still growing and
True,
knowing
true.
themselves.
Yes.
So I've seen that as well,
Oh.
because there used to be groups of bachelors also,
Batches,
right? Yeah,
true,
it was fun for me. And,
Yes.
yeah, in fact, I'm into acting and also directing, writing, right? So I
Yeah.
wrote a story imagining Woxsen.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so,
great.
Yeah, I mean, I
actually.
imagine myself in that,
In
and
that
wrote a story like a rom-com story. So
Uh-huh.
I hope I'll tell it to a producer soon.
Oh.
Might happen. I don't know when, but I hope.
We'll be waiting for it for sure.
I want to shoot it in Woxsen only.
You
so,
want to shoot it on Woxsen? Great. All the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, that's
So,
good.
people talk about, bunking the classes
Hmm.
and then going out. That is always there. What was the thing you did? Like,
Yeah. So we used to literally bunk all the classes because it was online itself.
Online
we never
itself.
had to
yeah.
go. I mean, even when we were in the college, the faculty used to say today's an online class. So I was
Online
like,
class.
we are
Okay.
here and why is it an online class?
Yeah.
But later there were like fun videos. My friend Krishna Priya, she still keeps sending snaps
Okay,
of
of whatever
2
you
years
guys do.
back stories what we all do. I was like, okay, yeah, this is like
Which professor do you remember?
I remember like most of them. Devdatta sir.
Devdatta
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, he was our marketing sir, and Venkatyasa sir. He was our business statistics
Yes, yes.
sir, and his best student was Tala Dikshit. he
Dikshit,
literally
yes.
he literally announced in the class saying, "I'm going to tell today my top 5 best students." So everyone are like,
Okay.
"Okay, let me see who is it."
Oh.
And then Dikshit was just writing his stuff or looking at his mobile. He was like, "Number 1 student Talla Dikshit." He was like, "Sir,
Like, is
what?"
it me?
Me? So like everyone was looking at him like, when did you become number 1 student? It was like fun moments, and
Yeah.
we used to enjoy that moment, yeah, like the group and all. But when I was leaving campus,
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
yeah,
How was
I
the
think,
feeling when you were
yeah,
leaving?
so yeah, my room and all the place I used to hang out and
Hang
all. I
out.
just went around and saw them for the last time.
Last time.
I mean, it's not going to be the last time anyways because Saiti was still there.
Still
I used
there.
to pick her up, but it's not
Yeah,
going to be
but
the
still,
same.
you're not gonna stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was, we used to walk a lot. I used to I track my steps now every day.
Safe.
Yeah, so I'm feeling it like very difficult to complete at least 9 to 10,000 steps a day.
Yeah.
There it was
There?
easily
Yes,
14,
easily.
15,000 done.
True. Easily.
So it was easier to be in shape, and also
Yes,
the
yes.
food that we used to get, it's
Yes.
you know,
Oval
it's-
was only one floor when he was like, it was only ground floor.
Yeah,
Now it's like
yeah,
3
correct,
floors.
correct.
Yeah.
They were planning like I don't know last 6 months back. Hey, let's go to Woxsen and have biryani.
Biryani and come
Like,
back.
Woxsen, is it like some
That's
here Jubilee Hills or what? It's 2 hours away for biryani. I was like, we'll go there anyways.
So, on a serious note, what will you tell to our present students to
Yeah.
have to choose their career, or any note you
Yeah.
want to give it to them?
So yeah, I mean when I joined it was still I mean it's not new, but it's just been like 6, 7 years since Woxsen had initiated everything.
True.
So we got placements, but
Yes.
not a lot of people got the same placements. So one I got was with Cigniti Technologies,
True.
where they were offering kind of a decent package, which I wanted, which I was figuring out.
Yes.
And yeah, I gave my interview, and first it was GD round,
Yeah.
and then I got selected from there. I gave the interview, and later 4 of us got placed into that company.
Okay.
So I'm still working there.
You're still working
Yeah,
there.
I'm still working there. So
Yes.
it's been 2 years, 6 months. It'll be 2 years, 6 months now.
Nice.
And the people there, my manager and my VP and everyone,
Yes.
they're very supportive. Because who would want a guy, as an actor,
Actor and
to
working.
be, because they are like, he might leave whenever,
True, true.
you never know when he can
Yes.
leave. But all the people who are non-actors who are
Yeah.
there have left before me. So many people. So I was like, it's the same,
It's the
right?
same.
Even if he leaves or if I leave, there's a
leaves.
notice period, anything is fine.
True,
But
true.
no, keeping that aside, they are very, like yesterday was Teachers Day, so I wish them a very happy Teachers Day, because they've taught me many good things on how to move, what are the things you should focus on, and how to transition from a B school
True.
to
Corporate life.
a job. So I wish every company, and I hope every company does that. And the training they provided and the support my manager gave to me in respect of the tasks or the goals, the sheets, whatever you should focus on, it's top notch. And
Yes.
Cigniti is one such company,
Okay.
and Woxsen did a great job by getting them into the campus, and I hope they still go again.
Yes.
So right now they got acquired by Coforge,
Sure.
it's a company, and yeah, I really hope they also start going to Woxsen and keep
So
it.
you have stayed 4 years in Spain, right?
Yes.
So we talk about international exposure all the time on campus. So how do you think that exposure is? How was
I never expected that in Woxsen our VP or president would be Raul, who is a Spanish guy,
Spanish.
who I would be speaking in Spanish with.
Oh, you spoke to Spanish.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
nice.
So I used to speak in Spanish with him, and
Okay.
we used to converse sometimes in Spanish.
Okay.
It was fun. I told him all about Spain, where I used to live, and
Yes.
all. He's such a great guy. And see, the thing is, I went to Spain for 4 years and seen a lot of stuff there. I've experienced a lot. I went when I was 17. No, when I was 16. So I had to cook by myself.
Oh.
I had to live alone in an apartment, and I used to travel alone for tournaments. I used to take the metros and all. So you could just imagine a 16-year-old guy
True,
being
true.
there.
Doing all of
I
this.
just can't imagine myself now,
No.
like 16-year-old. How did I even pull it off?
True.
But later, the support of my coaches there and
True.
all the people who wanted me to make it. But unfortunately, I came back to India because I thought it's a lot more push needed from our side. Maybe it can be the rankings wise. I was not very confident on achieving that, so I was like, let's do reality check
Yes.
and come back. So that's when Woxsen came into the picture. And yeah, very grateful to Woxsen because I wouldn't have been in Cigniti. Who would have been supporting me in this way
In
today?
this way. Sure.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for just
Thank
coming
you.
on one call. That
Thank you.
always I could not sit here and speak so normally with you because it's an alumni. I'm so free, but
Yeah.
I don't know what upcoming people are. So
Very, very chill. And I just want to say it's a great job from you and all the team
Yes.
from Woxsen for this great initiative.
Yes.
And I hope to see a lot more people from
Yes,
Woxsen
yes.
doing this.
Wearing.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. So thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you.
Good to have you.
Thank you.